Hi, you guys. As promised, I was gonna record like a virtual meeting for us. I know it's not really virtual because you guys can't interact with me in real time, but I'm hoping once I post this on my channel that you guys can comment in the comment sections and like in the email I sent you. You can always send me an email, you can text me, you can call me whenever. That's always another option. Or if you see me in person, you can just grab me. Um, so yeah, use whatever medium you think is best for whatever you want to say. So one of the first things I want to discuss is the changing of roles. As you know, we already know who the new officers are. Congratulations to you all. I think you all are going to do a great job. But it is time for myself and the other officers to have a seat. We're pretty much done now, especially because with how our class schedule is going, it's going to be really, really hard for us to, you know, do the things we have to do as students as well as what we have to do as SOTA officers. Now, this isn't me saying that your life is way easier than ours or anything like that. It's just mainly for scheduling reasons. For instance, in the fall, we'll be at our fieldwork sites 40 hours a week, Monday through Friday. So it's kind of, yeah, it's not going to work. Um, so, with that being said, our next general SOTA meeting, which will be our, why did I say like that? Our last meeting of the semester, like face to face with everybody, is going to be April 19th. And the reason why I say our last is for obvious reasons. May, we're only here for about 10, 15 days, and we'll be doing finals, competencies, presentations, all that wonderful stuff. So in this meeting, I really think it would be appropriate for new officers to really begin taking more of a lead on this. You guys are the new leaders of this organization. We are here as support. We're here for any guidance that you may need based on our own experiences and what we know. But it's your time. So number two, these freaking polo shirts. So now, in our last general meeting, I did say, and I forgot one of the students asked if I could bring one of the shirts so you guys can get a look to see what they look like, what they feel like, all of that. I have not forgotten entirely. I've just been dropping the ball. I don't know where my head's been at lately. I was like, okay, let me put these shirts in my car. I'm gonna bring one to school, all this other stuff. I keep forgetting every morning. I'm either in a rush or I get sidetracked and I don't remember until I'm already at school. So that's not helpful. So my promise is tonight, it's Sunday night, I'm going to put them, well, it's not Sunday night yet, but you get what I'm saying. Sunday night, tonight, I'm going to put those shirts in my trunk. So they'll be there. So if one of you, like one of the new officers, if you would like to take one of them so you can like show the students, or if I have time, I'll come in the classroom and show, or I might just even give it to Mrs. McCann for her to show it. um because another thing that I would like to happen is for a vote to go out with the junior class, as in what you guys want to pay for these shirts. As I explained before, the company charged $38.50 for the shirts. Well, per shirt. I ordered about two shirts for each person, with the exception of one who was a senior. She just needed one shirt. And I told you guys it should cost between, like, I think I said like between 16 and 18, $19. And I don't feel right having you guys pay for that because of a misunderstanding me and the company had. I highly doubt that we're going to do a refund, and I don't even think it's time or it's an appropriate time to do refund, do a new shirt order, and all this other stuff. You guys need your shirts. Um, so I discussed this with Mrs. McCann already, and I had a in-depth conversation with Rachel JC, our current treasurer, about it. And I said if we charge like $19 for the shirts per shirt, that should still leave you guys with a nice amount of cushion money. Now, when I did the calculations before, that cushion money was about $1,900, a little over $1,900. That might be a little less, probably more like between $1,500 and $1,900, just because of, well, there's an amount that's coming out for hotel and airline fees for the AOTA conference that myself and Juliana are going to. Also, SOTA is responsible for some other oh my gosh, some other amounts for that trip, for instance, like our cab fare and whatnot. Um, when we did our funds request with SGA, it was about, I said total would give it about 600. I don't think we'll need to give that much. So I'll be taking out about 250 for petty cash. Also, um, what was also? Oh yeah, so I know we did make like $150 from the parents' night out, which was great, and the cushion money is for you guys to have when you want to, send people to conferences such as AOTA, have a good representation at NCOTA, make crafts to sell, or do whatever other events you guys will want to do. Um, Also, it's money that can be used for the senior pinning ceremony to give you guys an idea of how much we spent on the other seniors. I believe it's about 600. Rachel, correct me on that if that's wrong. You guys might end up spending a little bit more, a little bit less, you know, figure it out. You guys are planning it. I'm sure either way, we'll really appreciate it. But even after that, I still think I would really like for you guys to have, money to use for your own endeavors and what plans you have for SOTA in the future. Um, all right. So if that can happen, I know I sent Narissa and Aubrey an in-depth email about this. If you haven't shared it with the other officers, if you want to, feel free. I encourage it. And please get back to me. Let me know what you want to do. Um, Next, as far as again back on changing roles, um, you all will need to do like an orientation with Jennifer Conway. Jennifer Conway is in student life, and she pretty much, I don't know the exact name of her role, but she observes and supervises all of the student organizations on campus. She's a wonderful resource. She's helped us with a lot of things. And for the co-chairs, especially, you'll probably be in contact with her a lot, as well as the administrative assistant in the office. Her name is Damika Wallace. She's also very, very helpful. Um, so, besides doing this orientation, which will tell you everything that we can do and can't do as an organization, um, and we'll also need you guys to get registered as the officers of SOTA. Um, I'll get this paperwork. And have you guys fill it out. Or what I'll do is I'll like send you guys a quick email. Just give me your first, last name, contact information, and your student ID number. I think I just need your full name, student ID number, and email address. I think that's it. I might need your phone number as well. I'm not entirely sure. Once I look at the paperwork, I'll be able to give you a definitive answer on that. Um, Next, back to AOT. As you see, I'm kind of going back and forth between the same topics because it's a lot to talk about within them. As it pertains to AOTA, Juliana and I will be leaving Wednesday morning to go. We'll be back Saturday night. One of the things that we said, and when we were doing our presentation to SGA about why we should receive funding to go, is that even though only two of us are going, we think that we can bring back a lot of information that's helpful to everyone in the class. Laura and I did something similar on a smaller scale when we went to NCOTA in Raleigh, especially Laura, since she was able to attend the entire conference. I was only there for a day and I only sat in one seminar. But I think these conferences provide a lot of resources um, outside of just like the networking opportunities. And I think we all can benefit from that. Even if we all can't go, at least the few of us that can, we could come back and share some information with everybody else. So, we all can get something out of it. So, and this is up to you guys, you guys as new officers. Um, would you like for us to do a presentation to the class, talking about everything we learned and our experiences at conference? Because I think it will also be a good idea for the junior class to know, like, hey, based on what they said, is it a good idea? Is this something we want to do next year? Do we want to send someone or some people to conference? And yeah. So let me know. More than likely, I'll be doing a presentation to SGA at one of their meetings. I'm not sure if Juliana would do that with me or if she'll be able to. I know beforehand she was really interested in assisting with this. And I think she would be a good resource, obviously, because she's going too. Um, so let me know your thoughts on that. Um, oh, another big thing. Spring Fest is the 13th. The 13th is on a Wednesday from 10 to 2. Now, Amanda Shaw has already reserved a table for us or put in the paperwork to reserve a table. I'm not sure if she also did the paperwork for us to have baked goods. If not, well, that's not hard. We can get that handled relatively easily. But there was a lot of good like craft ideas. I know Jessica shared one. I got an email from somebody else about it, and the name escapes me. I think it was Kristen. Maybe. I think so. Um, and they seem like stuff that can be done relatively easily, but still look really good. So I don't know if we should set up a craft day or not. It might be doing too much at this point because, like I said, we have a lot going on. Or we can just like, gather up materials and then people do them on their own at home and then bring them in. Another thing that we need, which was an idea that someone else brought up. Can't remember who right now, but it doesn't matter. It was an idea. About having a brochure because we all agreed that people come up to our table and always have questions about like what is SOTA, what is the OTA program at CPCC, and what is OT. So we thought it would be nice to give them like something tangible to have with all that information, as well as us explaining it, but kind of being able to be like, okay, I remember they said this. I can read back and look at it. So I don't mind making a brochure or something of the sort, or at least starting one. If you guys have any good ideas of what you think should be included, right now I'm thinking of just explaining what SOTA is, explaining the OTA program and important resources such as the info sessions they hold throughout the year, um, Brenda Cannell's contact information, and blase blase. And also just like what OT is, the benefits it has in healthcare and to the community at large, and all of that good stuff. I know someone also thought it was a good idea if we had like some assessments and kind of make it like a game. Something a little fun, like have people put on the thick gloves and try to find items out of the rice container. Um, or I don't know, I can't think of anything else, but some other like good things, stuff like that. Activities for them to do. During Fall Fest, we had the dynamometers and we had the pinch meters out, and people were interested. We also had the 9-hole peg test as well. So, and we can make it like a little competition. And yeah, just a thought, just a thought. Um, so let me know what you guys think is the best for that. Um, Yeah, and that's it. I believe that covers everything that I wanted to discuss in our meeting. If there's anything you guys want to bring up that you think is important that I missed, again, comment in the comment section, send me an email, send me a text message, give me a call, pull me aside when you see me. Please collaborate with one another. And yeah, so new officers, this is yours now. Take it, please. All right, you guys. Bye.